Hi, this is Wilde back with another harmonica tutorial, and this is a video that I've had quite a lot of requests for over the last couple of years. How do you play my version of Parisienne Walkways by Gary Moore and Phil Lynott? So, if you haven't seen my version of this, I'll put a link to the video up here. This was from a covers album that I made. It was kind of a tribute to British and Irish rock and blues rock. So this song was on there to pay tribute to the late great Gary Moore and Phil Lynott. And the idea with this tune and the rest of the album too really was to play the kind of stuff that you wouldn't usually expect to hear played on a harmonica. So we did Lazy, we did this one, we did Bad Penny by Rory Gallagher. So this is kind of generally considered a guitar tune, and I just wanted to see what could be done with it on the harp. So you may have spotted I used two harmonicas on this track. I'll tell you why that is. So I've got an A minor, natural minor tuning, and a standard C harp. So this one is played in second position, and the C is played in fourth position in the Aeolian mode. So I could have played the whole of this melody on one or the other. The reason I choose to do it on two is just to do with how the notes are laid out in each phrase. So because I wanted that big kind of Gary Moore guitar sound, lots of vibrato, as opposed to that, I wanted to get as many of these big expressive notes to land on draw notes, bendable draw notes, rather than blow notes. So that's the reason for two harps. Also, it's to do with where the double stops are. Where you've got two notes side by side, you get that thick kind of crunchy distortion that comes with a double stop. The mic I'm using on this, by the way, is just a standard SM58, and the amp on the record is a Marshall SLP 1959. For this kind of rock guitar kind of sound, generally using some kind of Marshall. Lately, I've been using this Mesa Mark V here. This amp actually belongs to our guitarist Steve, but it works great for harp. Live, you might find you run into feedback trouble with these kind of high gain guitar amps, but in the studio they work great. So I'm going to take you through the kind of main melody at the start of the song. I've got quite a lot of reverb and a fairly long delay on this too. So we're starting on the A minor harp on a draw 4. You can add in a bit of draw 5 as well, depending on how much kind of dirt or crunch you want in the sound. Then blow 4 to draw 3. No need to bend it because this is natural minor tuning. It's already been lowered a half step. And then we're going to bend that 3 down. And then draw 2. Then draw 2 half step bend. And then blow 2. Okay. Now the next two notes, you could play a draw 4 and a blow 4, but I prefer to switch over to the C harp here, which allows me to get more vibrato on that second note. So I'm playing a blow 5 and a draw 4 on the C harp. Okay, now we're going to stay on the C for the next lick. So that's draw 4, or draw 4 and 5 double stop if you want. Then blow 4. then draw 3, draw 3 whole step bend, draw 2, draw 1, blow 2. And then I jump back to the A minor, play a blow 4 and a draw 3. Okay. Now the next phrase starts on the A minor harp. So draw 2, draw 3, draw 3 whole step bend. I had to think about that then. To draw 3, draw 3 whole step bend, to draw 2, draw 2 half step bend. Sorry, whole step bend. But be careful, because on a natural minor tuned harp, the draw 2 will bend a tone and a half because of how the blow note is set in that hole. So although it's a whole step bend, it feels more like a half step bend to play. It's very easy to bend it too far. Okay, so if we put all this together so far. Then it's blow 2, draw 1, blow 1, jump back to the C harp. That was blow 4, draw 3, and the final lick in this run is on the C harp. It goes. So that's an unbent draw 3, then a whole step bend, and then a step and a half bend. And then straight to a whole step bend in hole 2. Then blow 2, draw 1, and blow 1. Okay, I usually play that last note as an octave, so 1 and 4 blow as a tongue split. Just gives it a bit more punch. So that's the first round of the progression. Okay. Then it's the first verse, and then there's another lead break after that, which is slightly different. It goes like this. Alright, so this bit here, we're starting on the C, on a draw 4 bend to a draw 4, and then jump straight up to draw 4 on the A minor harp. Alright, and then draw 5, and then draw 5 on the C, then stay on the C, draw 3, blow 4, draw 4, draw 5, really leaning into that draw 5 and bending it up. Let's draw 4 and 5 double stop on the A minor. Still on the A minor, draw 2, draw 3, bend, draw 3, draw 4 and 5, and then draw 4 and 5 on the C. Still on the C. Step and a half on the hole 3, then a whole step, and then an unbent draw 3. and then draw 4, and then I do some kind of fast run back on the A minor. Okay, so that's an all draw lick, starting on a draw 4 bend. So draw 4 bend, draw 4, draw 5. Then draw 4 bend, draw 3. And just loop that. And then I'm ending it with just a nice A minor chord. Okay, that's all I'm going to be covering in this video. It'd take me forever to go through the solo. The solo is all played on the A minor in second position. So I hope you found that helpful. Again, if you want to go and check out the full length version, I'll put a link to it up here. I do offer lessons on Skype. If you're interested, send me a message through the contact form on my website. You can find all of our tour dates on there, merchandise. You can buy wild-tuned harps on there too. And I'll be back with another video soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.